Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. I'm very happy that you decided to join me today for another speed build, and today it's also a collab, and it's a very special collab, and I'm very happy to be a part of it because I'm doing something with the amazing, stunning, wonderful, talented, creative Ray Sims. If you don't know her, I don't know, you lived under a rock or something. She is like one of the best builders out there. She makes huge mansions like on a daily basis, and they are awesome, full of details and so intricate and so huge. I don't know how she does it, but she does. And she asked me to collab with her, and of course I said yes because I absolutely love her builds. I found out about her when I think YouTube recommended her to me when I saw her falling water recreation. If you don't know what falling water is, just like Google it. It's like a crazy architectural house with a lot of waterfall and so on and so on. A lot of things going on in that house, which is a house that actually truly exists in real life. So yeah, she recreated it and I was blown away. That house is so full of details, so accurate, so perfect, and I don't know, she's just amazing. So well, we have decided to come up with this collab, and we have built two houses, one next to each other, and the storyline for these two houses is actually kind of fun. Practically we imagined two different families to live in these houses, and they hate each other. Well, not that they hate each other, that they want to kill each other, obviously not, but they are so competitive between each other. They want to be the best in everything. I don't know if you so like there was a cartoon. I actually don't know the title in English. I'm pretty sure is The Fairy Good Parents, something like that. But anyway, there was this character, the father, actually Timmy's father, because the main character's name was Timmy, and he hated so much his neighbor, which was called like Dinkelberg or something like that. And yeah, so I got the inspiration from actually The Fairy Good Parents, and so I came up with this storyline. I didn't come up with the family, obviously, but these two houses are placed on a 50 by 50 lot in Willow Creek, and yeah, they're pretty big, both of them. So actually, if you want to fill them all, I think you need to use like a mod. There is a mod that should allow you to have more than 8 sims per household, and if you have that mod, you can definitely play with these houses. Well, you can use both these houses even if you don't have the mod, obviously. You can use them for whatever you like. But anyway, as you can see, the house on the left is the one that Ray Sims created, while the one on the right is the one I came up with. And obviously in this speed build, I'm showing you my version of the, collab. But definitely run right after you've seen this video, run onto Ray's channel and go check her out, her part, and go check her out in general, because she's awesome. I cannot even begin to describe how awesome she is, and I'm so happy that she asked me to be a part of this collab. I had tons of fun to build this house, and also to come up with the storyline, which, if you're not new here on the channel, you'll know that it's something rare for me to come up with a storyline, because usually I just build for the sake of building, because I love building, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much, the reason why I build, because I have fun. I don't have, like families or storylines in mind. But as you can see, I've blabbered for 5 minutes by the time, more or less 4 minutes 40, something like that. And the shape of the house is practically done. I have also applied the wallpaper, and I did a trick with the windows. I've used some gallery art from, I think it was Fruit Loops 40, because I always use like their gallery art, and I've created these shutters because I really wanted to use the cats and dogs windows, but they don't have shutters, so I created them myself. And yeah, I think the overall result is really cute. I really like how it came up, and also I placed them in a way so that they look like they're sort of semi-open. I don't know how to define them actually. But as you can see, now I'm off to the landscaping. Obviously, given that Ray had already built the house, I wanted to make the landscape as similar as possible to, the landscape that she did. And she used a lot of those not jungle adventures, island living lowline flowers, which are really nice. They have an amazing color, and usually I never use them outside of Surani because they look kind of tropical, but I think that they worked very nice, and I loved the landscaping she did. So once again, go check it out on her channel if you want to see her amazing landscaping and an amazing house and everything amazing that she does, because she is amazing. But anyway, so I tried to, mirror the landscaping that she already did on the other house. And now I'm off to the backyard. This backyard is huge, and I had no idea of what to do with it. Because yeah, it's like enormous, and there is so much space, so they have tons of activities. And as you can see, I also gave the kids, a treehouse, because who doesn't want a treehouse in their amazing huge family home? Personally, I've never had a treehouse. I've never been on a treehouse. I don't know, but I think it's a really nice feature. And obviously, it's furnished, is fully functional, and inside I've placed, some toys and stuff, and like the crafting table for kids. And yeah, but as you can see, now I'm going on with the landscaping of the backyards. I even gave them this sort of shack thingy. I saw this like a sort of storage room, but also a playroom. So there is like, I don't know how it's called actually. Don't wake the llama table maybe, and then also the foosball table, which came with get together if I'm not mistaken. Another peculiar characteristic of this house is that I'm not using any stuff pack. As you can see right now, I'm placing something from the toddler stuff pack, but then I remember that Ray doesn't own any stuff pack, and I didn't want to build something that she doesn't have. So I removed them eventually, and I substituted them with like a dollhouse and something else. Now I don't remember, but there are not the, oh my gosh, that's so hard to say. There isn't any stuff pack. So if you don't own any stuff pack, this house is for you. But we have both used, everything else practically, except from a couple of game packs. But yeah, a lot of packs have been used for this house. Personally, in my half of the house, I've used a ton of seasons and cats and dogs, and also eco lifestyle, because these are the packs that I mainly use, more frequently. And as you can see, I'm just going on with the landscaping. I did this fun thing with the pool, and I really like it. Those like flower planters thingies that you see, flower beds maybe they're called. They are from the debug menu from the base game, and I've used them to frame the pool, which I think it's a great idea because it makes the pool look, more unique and not just like a square. And now I'm off to the interior, and as you can see, I'm working on the kitchen, and I'm using, once again, what a novelty, some gallery art to do something cool with the kitchen counters. As you can see, I've used some of these gallery arts. They are like wood panels. I'll be sure to include the link in the description box of all the artists that created this amazing gallery art, and I thank them so much. They make a lot of difference, in houses. But anyway, so I'm using them to frame the kitchen to make it look, more unique, because yeah, I think sometimes we need a breath of fresh air, not only for the kitchen but for the whole house. And the gallery art is no CC. It's available obviously on the gallery. You can download it and it won't mark your build as CC, so I think it's an amazing feature. And lately I'm using it a lot. I think it makes a house look more unique and particular, and it allows me to be even more creative. I think I can fairly say that I'm sort of creative. I hope you'll be the judge of that, obviously. But yeah, it allows me to be creative even more. And I really like this kitchen. At first I didn't want to go for, a dark theme, but eventually, my brain brought me here. And so this house has a more dark color scheme. It's not completely dark. You can see that also in the flooring, because it's not like darkest flooring ever, and the house is not completely black. But I've used a lot of darker wood tones, and yeah, a lot of gray and black. Obviously not in the bedrooms, because I don't know how you see, this thing, but for me the bedrooms are like a little oasis, like separated from the rest of the color scheme of the house. And yeah, I don't know, I have this vision. I don't know if you think that the bedroom should follow the same color scheme or not. For me, it doesn't make sense. Also because my bedroom in real life is light blue. Overall, my house is very light in colors. So yeah, light blue is not white, clearly. So that made sense for me. I don't know if it does for you. It does for me. And since I was building this house, I've decided that it made sense for me. So yeah, let's stop discussing about this thing because it's pointless. But as you can see, I'm just cluttering up the kitchen and dining room, which are one giant big room. At first I wanted to make the living room in this room, but eventually I've changed my mind and I've done, yeah, as you can see, the dining room here. And obviously a lot of clutter, a lot of details, and here is the living room. Is fairly tiny. But yeah, now that I think about it, I didn't even say how many bedrooms this, my side of the house has. And this house, the house I'm building, not counting also Rere Sims, part of the collab, elf of the collab, this house has a parents' room, a toddler's room, a kid's room, a teen's room, and also a spare room, which I imagined would be for the grandparents, but obviously you can place whoever you want in that room. As you can see, now I'm working on the master bedroom, which is the parents' room, and once again I've used some gallery art from the gallery, and yeah, I've placed the name on the screen and the link will be in the description box down below, so that if you want this same gallery art I'm using, you can look for it with the name of the creator. Obviously all the credits go to them because they are amazing, they create some amazing things. And so yeah, I've said it multiple times in this video and I'm kind of repeating myself, so I'm sorry about that, but that's how life is sometimes. Also, let's talk about something fun that happened this morning to me. So I went to class with my car. I parked the car in the university parking, and yeah, I found a kitten there. He was meowing super loudly and he ran towards me, and then he climbed onto my leg, and yeah, it was very fun to have his nails all into my thigh. But before going on with the story, as you can see now, I'm working on the toddler's room, and I wanted to mention this because I did something with the shelves using the tool mod. If you don't know what the tool mod is, it's a mod that allows you to rotate, elevate, scale up and down, lower into the ground every object in game, and I always use it, so you'll see me use it in every single one of my builds. And here I created this fun structure. But going back to the kitten, it was really nice to have him, with his nails into my skin. Yeah, very fun. But in any case, this kitten wasn't super healthy. His eyes were a bit, swollen and reddish. So yeah, he wasn't fine. Also, he wasn't breathing fine. So I did my fair share of good actions for today. And so I brought him into my university because I'm studying veterinary. And so attached to my university, there is also a veterinary clinic. So I brought him into the clinic to so that the doctors could take care of him. And it was a pain because whenever, here in Italy at least it works this way. I don't know if it works this way also in some other parts of the world, I'm not so sure, but anyway, here if you find like a stray cat, you have to report it to, you know, the National Sanitary Service, because they have to, you know, allow the veterinary clinic to take care of, you know, the kitten or the dog or whatever animal you find. And so I had to call them, but they didn't answer. And so, you know, long story short, because I guess you're not here to hear me talk about kittens, but anyway, long story short, I've lost 1 hour of class to do all these funny things, but at last I made it. And so now the kitten is being taken care of, and I hope he's going to be fine. I wish I could, you know, take him because he was so cute and so little. He was like an orange cat, a super cute orange cat, but he was like 20 days old or something like that. He was really, really tiny, and yeah, I really wanted to take him, but I already have 3 cats. My boyfriend has 7 cats. So yeah, I don't think it's the case, you know, to add another cat. And also my mom wouldn't be, you know, so willing to welcome another cat. So yeah, I think that someone is going to adopt him, because whenever we bring a cat into our university clinic, someone always adopts all the stray animals that are there. So I think he's going to have a nice life, and I think he's going to be definitely fine. But now, as you can see, I'm working on the teens room. I really love this room. I wish I had such a room when I was a teen. Well, I'm still young, don't get me wrong, I'm 24 years old. So I still consider myself a sort of teen, because I would love this bedroom in real life. And yeah, I also talked over the kids room, and I really like the color scheme I went with for the kids room. It was like light blue and orange, and yeah, for me it was very, very nice. And this teens room is pink and white, and mind me, I hate pink. I don't like pink, but I like this bedroom, which is weird. Maybe if this was my bedroom, I would have made it light blue, because it's my favorite color, so yeah, it makes sense. But for this teen, I went for this color scheme. And also this teen, I think it's the only, you know, life stage I kind of thought about a bit. This teen likes music, so I gave them a keyboard and a guitar and also an easel, because I think this sim is very artistic. And as you can see, now I'm working on a playroom for the kid and the toddler, both of them. Anyway, just to point out, I didn't think about, you know, the gender of the teen, toddler and kid. So yeah, you can put whoever you want in these rooms. You can also change the color scheme if you don't like it, but I really, really like it, also because I built it, so yeah, it makes sense that I like it. And now I'm working on the master bathroom. It's the only bathroom I included. There are, I think, 4 bathrooms in this house, or 5, I'm not so sure, I think 4. But anyway, they all look practically identical. So yeah, I included only this one, which is the one in the parents' room, and also the spare room as an ensuite bathroom, but obviously I didn't include it in the footage, but you can see there for a second, you maybe saw it was there. And now I'm just finishing up with some final touches on the exterior. As you can see, I'm decorating this balcony with some seating areas and a table and a lot of plants. And now I'm decorating like the back patio with some, you know, plant slides and everything that you would find in a patio. Also some flower pots, planter boxes, I don't know how they're called. In every video I say that I don't know how they're called, and I actually never look at the name because yeah, I'm lame like that. And yeah, just finishing up with some more decorations and including also a trash can because I had forgotten. Also, you didn't see me placing a toddler pot, but I placed it. And there is also a cat in this house, and I placed a litter box and bowls, so there is everything that a cat may need, and also everything that a toddler may need. And now, as you can see, I'm just finishing up with the front porch, and we are actually almost at the end of this video. So please go check out Ray Sim's version of this collab. She made an amazing job. Her house next door is so cute, so I highly recommend you to go check it out and give her a sub and do all those fun things that you can do on YouTube. And also, if you like this video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!